Hello. How are you doing? I've taken my background down. I've done some work on it, and I'll be probably using it later this week for another show I'm working on. Just for my Mixcloud Music podcast, because there's no visual, it's just auditory. I don't require a nice background, as there's no video. So, I wasn't planning on creating any YouTube ASMR content today. However, I find myself in the midst of a full-blown anxiety attack. And I have no idea why. I got plenty of sleep last night. I slept quite well, actually. I think I got 8 hours, which is out of the ordinary for me. Ordinarily, my sleep pattern is 6 hours maximum. So I got somewhere close to 8, maybe 7 3/4, something like that. And I took a nap earlier today for about 30 minutes. I did some work on the other podcast, my music podcast, earlier today, and just finished gluing some stuff. I have to pick up some wood later, but I'm supposed to go on a date in about 1 hour. But I'm not anxious about that, because we've been on about half a dozen dates, so we're very comfortable with one another. I don't know why I'm anxious today. I don't know what brought this about. Perhaps the change of season? I don't know. But my heart is beating 100 miles an hour, and my head is pounding, and I can't seem to regulate my breathing. I've tried meditation, tried some sound wave therapy, I tried some breathing exercises, I went for a nice long walk, I did a upper body weight workout, and nothing seems to be working today. I don't know why that is. Normally it's triggered by something like, I find if I don't get nearly enough sleep, my anxiety creeps in. I mean, I'm on holiday right now. I don't go back to work until the 4th of October. So it's not work related. I don't know what's going on today. But it's, major pain right here, and the heart's just thumping like a disco. And I just thought I'd come and talk about it so you could see what it looks like when I'm going through it. It sucks. It really does, because, see, I'm this close to calling the woman I'm supposed to go out on a date with later and say, listen, here's the thing. I'm really not doing well today, but I'm over anxious about calling to cancel because I'm having an anxiety attack. Bit of a conundrum there, right? So I won't cancel, but I will. I'm going to let her know, yes, I'm having a difficult day. So I probably won't be my super chipper, happy, chill guy that I normally am, because I'm going through it right now, I realize it doesn't look like a super panic attack. It's because I hid it for decades, so I got pretty good at masking it, but believe me when I say I am in a full-blown anxiety attack right now. Body temperature's rising, sweating quite a bit, which is not out of the ordinary. And like I said, the head is pounding. It's right here. I thought maybe I was over hungry, because oftentimes that will happen. So I went for a walk, and then I had a nice German doner kebab, which was lovely. Very filling, very satisfying. I had a coconut water for rehydration. Then I went and picked up some groceries, came home, did a couple of things around the house, and now here I am, and nothing is working today. even my deep breathing exercises, which do help calm, they don't alleviate, they don't eliminate. They don't eliminate the anxiety, but they do help to alleviate it somewhat, so they can bring you to a sense of calming, centered self. So the breathing exercises, so I'm just adjusting my monitor here. The breathing exercises are breathe in, breathe out from the diaphragm. So very, very deep breaths. You want to take 10 of those in a row. I've done this several times today, and it helps. But I think this is just a particularly debilitating attack. Why, I do not know. Again, they just come out of nowhere sometimes for no explicable reason. I can't tell you why. Nevertheless, I think coming here to talk about it sometimes can help. Oftentimes when I'm in a really bad state, I'll just call my buddy and say, let's go to the pub. I'm in a state. Let's just talk. And we will talk about anything but what's bothering me. I'll just say, look, here's the situation. And let's talk about sports or cars or women or whatever. We don't really talk about women that much actually anymore. Sports, cars, traveling the world, places we've been, people we've met, things like that. Yeah, just to get my mind off of what I'm concentrating on, I just want to stop thinking about it. But I thought maybe I could come here and talk to you lovely people and let you know that, this sucks, but I'll be okay. I will be fine. That's not a big issue. Just, struggling with it today, But I'll be okay. I will be fine. I know this too shall pass, and it always does. It's just kind of getting in the way of my plans for today, Nobody wants to have a full-blown anxiety attack just before they go on a date. I mean, after all, my dating life has been rather quiet for the last 18 months, I mean, COVID being what it is. We're locked in the house for the first 2 months for April and May of 2020. And then June, back to work, but stuck within my bubble. Very tight bubble of, it was about 8 people, all told, including 2 work colleagues. So that was, difficult, and there's, maybe that's what adds to it too. It's because the neuroplasticity of the brain, it's not bouncing back as quickly as it once could, right? Because we used to be able to deal with things much easier than we can now. Now the anxiety creeps in so much quicker, I think, because we've not had enough time with one another over the last year and a half. Anyway, you can probably hear it in my voice that I'm speeding up a little bit. I'm trying to regulate the timbre, the pitch, and the speed at which I speak. I do notice that today a couple of little things just set me off. Computer problems, amongst other things, when I was recording earlier. The bus on my main board seems to have gone, so I've had to use an external port so that I could record this. All my external hard drives are offline, so, that's a little bit of a stressor, but that's not the big anxiety. I do have to buy a new computer, but it's not really in the budget at the moment. I got other things I have to pay for first, That helps. The food helps. The walk helps. The coconut water helps. Talking like this to you fine folks helps a little bit too. Feeling a little better. If you enjoy this content, like I said, I do have a couple of music shows on Mixcloud. I'll post a link down below there. So you can, by all means, check them out if you like. I have a pop music show along with a jazz show. And I've just started a sort of a lifestyle show, music, art, relationships. We touch ever so slightly on some political matters, but I contribute to a political podcast separately for that. I'm not going to plug that one. It's got nothing to do with this, but the music and lifestyle stuff I think you may enjoy. It's done in a relaxed atmosphere, and live in studio performance. From my musician buddy who I co-host the show with. Anyway, I am feeling a little bit better. The breathing and talking helps. Okay. Yeah. Even though today's a tough day for me, I'm still grateful to have it. I have another day on this earth, which makes me happy, because not everybody gets that. So many people that did not wake up today, and I did, and I get to enjoy beautiful weather here in the nation's capital of Ottawa, Canada. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments. I really love the support. And I'd like to think we're building a bit of a community here where we can help each other out from time to time. Be grateful, be thankful, and take stock of what you have. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, right? But I do hope to see you tomorrow. Take care.